All in All, Azagu Raja is a Tamil romantic comedy film released on November 2, 2013, during the festive Diwali season. Directed by Imra S., known for his light-hearted entertainers like Boss Anjura Bhaskaran and Siva Manasala Sakthi, the film stars Karthi, Kajalagarwal, Santanam, and Prabhu in key roles. The movie had a lot of expectations from fans due to the director's track record and the lead cast's popularity. The music was composed by S. Damon, marking his first collaboration with director Raza. The story revolves around Azagu Raja, played by Karthi, a happy-go-lucky young man who runs a local TV channel called All in All TV in a small town. He's accompanied by his loyal friend Kunjitha Patham, played by Santhanam, who adds comic relief throughout the film. Raja meets Chitra Davipriya, played by Kajalagarwal, a stage singer with a dramatic flair, and inevitably falls in love. As the romance blossoms, flashbacks take us to the 1980s, exploring the love story of Azagu Raja's father, Muthukrishnan, also played by Karthi in a dual role, and his failed romance with Priya's mother. The story then ties past events with the present, revealing why the two families disapprove of each other and how Raja tries to bring unity and happiness back, all while navigating misunderstandings, slapstick comedy, and emotional revelations. All in all, Azagu Raja attempts to blend multiple themes into a single narrative, creating a mix of romance, comedy, and family drama. At its core, the film is a romantic comedy, with a focus on the protagonist's love story and the humorous obstacles he faces while pursuing it. The romance is lighthearted and filled with comical situations, misunderstandings, and quirky exchanges between the lead characters. Karthi's character, Azagu Raja, falls in love at first sight, and his efforts to win over Priya are filled with typical rom-com elements like awkward encounters, playful teasing, and exaggerated emotions. Another major theme is family and generational conflict, explored through flashbacks that show the past love story of Raja's father and Priya's mother. These portions highlight how unresolved conflicts and parental disapproval can impact the present generation. The film attempts to draw parallels between the past and present, suggesting that love stories repeat themselves, often with similar challenges. A key stylistic element of the film is its nostalgic tone, especially during the extended 1980s flashback sequence. The director uses vintage costumes, sets, and music to recreate a retro atmosphere, aiming to evoke a sense of sentimentality and old-school charm. However, this portion of the film also disrupts the pacing and contributes to the film's length, which some viewers found excessive. The overall tone of the movie is meant to be comedic and cheerful, with frequent use of slapstick humor, exaggerated character reactions, and witty dialogues, especially in scenes featuring sex. While the film tries to balance emotion and laughter, it leans heavily toward humor, sometimes at the cost of story depth and character development. In many places, the comedy overshadows the emotional core, making it feel more like a series of comic skits than a cohesive narrative. Ultimately, the themes and tone of All in All Azagu Raja aim to entertain through a feel-good approach, but the execution falls short in delivering a consistent and engaging experience. Karthi plays a dual role in the film as the present-day Azagu Raja and his father, Muthukrishnan, in the 1980s flashback, as Azagu Raja. He brings his usual charm and comic timing, portraying a laid-back, fun-loving character who doesn't take life too seriously. His chemistry with Santanam drives much of the film's humor, and their back-and-forth banter is one of the highlights. In the flashback segments, Karthi transforms into the more reserved and traditional Muthu, offering a contrast in body language and dialogue delivery. While he performs both roles with sincerity, many critics felt the weak script limited his ability to fully showcase his range. Kajalagarwal, as Chitra Devi, plays a dramatic and emotionally volatile character who oscillates between being overly confident and strangely vulnerable. Kyle brings energy and liveliness to her role, and her presence adds glamour and appeal to the romantic portions. However, her character is inconsistently written, leading to moments where her behavior feels exaggerated or lacking in logic. Despite this, Kyle manages to hold her own and shares a few genuinely sweet moments with Karthi on screen. Santanam is arguably the film's saving grace, delivering a steady stream of jokes and sarcastic comments that provide comic relief even when the main story falters. Playing Kunjitha Patham, Azagu Raja's loyal friend and colleague, Santanam brings his trademark wit and timing, often overshadowing other characters with his one-liners. His performance is consistent with his previous collaborations with director Rajesh, and fans of his humor won't be disappointed. Prabhu, in the role of Azagu Raja's father in the present timeline, offers a mature and balanced performance, Unlike the more exaggerated characters, Prabhu's portrayal brings a sense of realism and emotional depth, especially during scenes dealing with the past love story. His calm demeanor and seasoned acting add credibility to the